Twitch removes every member of its Safety Advisory Council. Meta says the future of Facebook is young adults. Again. And the Tribeca Film Festival will debut a bunch of short films made by artificial intelligence. It's Monday, June 3rd, and this is Engadget News. Twitch signed up cyberbullying experts, web researchers, and community members back in 2020 to form the Safety Advisory Council. The review board was formed to help it draft new policies, develop products that improve safety, and protect the interests of marginalized groups. Now, CNBC reports that the streaming website has terminated all the members of the council. Twitch reportedly called the 9 members into a meeting on May 6th to let them know that their existing contracts would end on May 31st. In an email sent to the members, Twitch reportedly told them that going forward, the Safety Advisory Council will primarily be made up of individuals who serve as Twitch ambassadors. The Amazon subsidiary did not mention any names, but it describes its ambassadors as people who positively contribute to the Twitch community, from being role models for their community to establishing new content genres to having inspirational stories that empower those around them. In a statement sent to The Verge, Twitch Trust and Safety Communications Manager Elizabeth Busby said that the new council members will offer the website fresh, diverse perspectives after working with the same core members for years. It's unclear if the ambassadors taking the current council members' place will get paid or if they're expected to lend their help to the company for free. If it's the latter, then this development could be a cost-cutting measure. According to CNBC, the outgoing members were paid between $10,000 and $20,000 a year. Back in January, Twitch also laid off 35% of its workforce to cut costs and to build a more sustainable business. In the same month, it reduced how much streamers make from every Twitch Prime subscription that they generate as well. When you think of the 20-year-old social network that is Facebook, its popularity among young adults is probably not what comes to mind. Naturally, Meta wants to change that. And the company is once again telling the world it intends to reorient its platform in order to appeal to that demographic. In an update from Tom Allison, who heads up the Facebook app for Meta, says that the company is shifting to reflect an increased focus on young adults compared with other users. If any of this sounds familiar, it's because Meta executives have been trying to win over young adults for years in an effort to better compete with TikTok. Mark Zuckerberg said almost 3 years ago that he wanted to make young adults the company's North Star. And Allison and Zuckerberg have both been talking about the Facebook app's pivot to a discovery-focused feed rather than one based on users' connections. That shift is now well underway. Allison said that the company's AI advancements have already improved recommendations for Reels and Feed, and that the advanced recommendations technology will power more products over the next year. He added that private sharing among users is also on the rise, with more users sharing video. Notably, Allison's note makes no mention of the metaverse, which Zuckerberg also once saw as a central part of the company's future. Instead, he says that leaning into new product capabilities enabled by artificial intelligence is a significant goal, along with luring younger users. That's also not surprising, given that Meta and Zuckerberg have recently tried to rebrand some of the company's metaverse ambitions as AI advancements. The Hollywood Reporter detailed that the Tribeca Film Festival will debut 5 short films made by AI. The shorts will use OpenAI's Sora model, which transforms text inputs into video clips. This is the first time this type of technology will take center stage at the long-running film festival. Jane Rosenthal, co-founder and CEO of Tribeca, said Tribeca is rooted in the foundational belief that storytelling inspires change. Humans need stories to thrive and make sense of our wonderful and broken world. Who better to chronicle our wonderful and broken world then some lines of code owned by a company that just dissolved its dedicated safety team to let CEO Sam Altman and other board members self-police everything. The unnamed filmmakers were all given access to the Sora model, which isn't yet available to the public, though they have to follow the terms of the agreements negotiated during the recent strikes as they pertain to artificial intelligence. OpenAI's COO, Brad Lightcap, says the feedback provided by these filmmakers will be used to make Sora a better tool for all creatives. When we last covered Sora, it could only handle 60 seconds of video from a single prompt. If that's still the case, these short films will make Quibi shows look like a Ken Burns documentary. The software also struggles with cause and effect, and, well, that's basically what a story is. However, all of these limitations come from the ancient days of February, and this tech tends to move quickly. Also, we assume there's no rule against using prompts to create single scenes, which the filmmaker can string together to make a story. We don't have that long to find out if cold technology can accurately peer into our warm human hearts. The shorts will screen on June 15th, and there's a conversation with the various filmmakers immediately following the debut. This follows a spate of agreements between OpenAI and various media companies. Vox Media, The Atlantic, News Corp, Dotdash, Meredith, and even Reddit have all struck deals with OpenAI to let the company train its models on their content. Meanwhile, Meta and Google are looking for similar partnerships with Hollywood film studios to train its models. It looks like we are going to get that AI creates everything future, whether we want it or not. Thanks for listening. There's more to these stories and additional articles at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism by senior editor Carissa Bell and contributors Lawrence Bonk and Mariella Moon, and was voiced and produced by Spoken Layer. Enjoy your day, and I'll return tomorrow with more tech news from Engadget.